Next up, we're gonna talk about Yo Gotti. I guess he's defending Angela Simmons. I think he was just making a situation worse than it needed to be. But there was some controversy with Angela Simmons at the BET Awards because she showed up and part of her outfit she was wearing, she had a like a purse or a handbag that was fashioned in the shape of a pistol. And so, these days that's going to get the internet outraged. And so people kind of went crazy over it, criticizing her for not being sensitive to, victims of gun violence and overall just being insensitive to the notion of what bringing such a thing out publicly would invoke. And then, her man, Yo Gotti, tried to make light of the situation, suggesting that it's not a big deal. She's just trying to get some practice in. So there's a bit of controversy here because, it's an instance of a social faux pas playing out in real time where Angela Simmons had to retroactively apologize for bringing this thing with her. And then here's Yo Gotti trying to mop it all up. So this says Yo Gotti doubles down amid Angela Simmons gun purse controversy. Angela Simmons recently stepped out for the 2024 BET Awards, rocking an unconventional accessory, which has since sparked a great deal of backlash. Photos of Simmons posing with a bedazzled gun-shaped purse circulated online shortly after the event, and many social media users weren't feeling it. She later clarified that she in no way intended to offend anyone and simply liked the bag's design. I'm not violent, she explained. I've obviously been through a lot in my personal life when it comes to gun violence, and it's very personal to me. Simmons also took to Instagram to issue a heartfelt apology, revealing that she deeply regrets her decision to carry the purse. Now, Yo Gotti has taken to his own page to address the fallout. He seems to be taking a drastically different approach. So there's his post on Instagram. It says, "She just practicing, LOL." In an Instagram story posted earlier today alongside a series of gun and laughing emojis, that was what Yo Gotti left. While fans can't blame him for standing by his girlfriend amid the controversy, some think that he went about it the wrong way. After all, she just issued a formal apology for the purse, which he's now seemingly condoning. He's left social media users split and debating about whether or not Simmons even deserved any backlash in the first place. So, some people are coming to her defense saying she didn't even need to apologize. Others are coming to slander Yo Gotti, saying that he made the situation worse. I'm not exactly sure why she would do this, but Penny, for your thoughts on Yo Gotti's double downing of Angela Simmons wearing her gun-shaped handbag or purse, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Yeah, man, I don't see anything wrong with it. Well, I don't see anything wrong with Yo Gotti, excuse me. Coming to the defense here with his, typical I'm a goon boss talk. He's got to stay in character. This is part of his job. The thing is with Simmons is, well, when you're showing up to the Jigaboo Awards, you gotta make sure you're decked out. Now, I saw some clips of some people in wife beaters at the event. I saw people that weren't sitting in their seats. They're just in the aisle. Um, I also seen other strange shenanigans, crazy outfits. Crazy in the sense of it looked like they ordered it off Timu. No real effort into it at all. It was real low grade. And if this was supposed to be a display of black excellence, uh, I don't think this type of behavior would be going on there. So it's not a venue for black excellence. Actually, it's a venue for, as I mentioned in the last one, black exploitation and minstrel behavior. Why not bring a purse that's shaped like a gun? You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I'm surprised she's the first to do it. So I think that she was right in pocket. I think she fell right in line with the crowd she was with. Now, if Miss Simmons and Yo Gotti got invited to, let's say, the Grammys, you think she's bringing that purse out there?
Of course not.
You think she's going to make that kind of mistake? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend. You think she's going to make that level of mistake? I don't think so. And this is a problem that I have with our community, is that we're way too comfortable with our community. And we're willing to do stuff like this to our people, but wouldn't dare do it to anybody else. And it's that whole thing of, I could disappoint you because you just you. But I can't disappoint these other folks out here. You know, they might look at me strange. So for her to be getting online criticisms, whether it be from people who want to play the overly sympathetic, overly victimized card and fault and try to guilt her for gun crimes, because that's, you know, or if it's just from people like myself who think that she's out here looking like a damn fool. She needs to be hearing this. The community needs to hear this. So yeah, I'm here for the reprimanding. But if she was indeed trying to be one of the biggest minstrel acts of the award ceremony, even if you want to call it that, then she wins an award for that. So I think I'll give her a pistol shape award, saying congratulations. But what are your thoughts, sir, on Miss Simmons bringing a Glock to the BET Awards? You down with this?
Yeah, I hear everything you're saying. I'm trying to share it just so that we can get a bigger look at it. Wait, there it goes. Yeah, this is the day of JV wins his technical difficulties, that's for sure.
Struggle screening
Um,
today.
yeah, so there
Software.
that for anyone who doesn't have the full body there, so that's the outfit in question, and that's the person. First of all, I mean, I don't even understand what I'm looking at here. That's not a purse. What can you put in that? Like
Oh,
that
bro,
doesn't even look like
your phone go in the not the barrel, but in the
the
damn
clip.
yeah, the clip part.
There's,
You know what I'm saying?
there's no room for it in there.
You put your mascara in the barrel. You know what I'm saying?
I,
uh,
I, I, I guess I hear what you're saying though, and that you make a very good point. If this was the Grammys, if this was the Oscars,
no way.
there's more of a prestigious nature to those events.
That's right.
Therefore, you're not going to sully the namesake of those events by bringing that kind of a accessory with you,
No,
even
you
if
don't.
you don't mean anything by it, and you believe you're being respectful, you will still think twice about doing it because you will know that it's going to stir up controversy whether you mean for it to do so or not.
Correct.
So for her to have done this suggests to me that she did it genuinely not believing that it would stir up controversy
Correct.
because I'm at home with my people, so why would this be an issue?
Correct.
You know, and it gets misconstrued as stylish. But at the end of the day, as we've seen, the internet leaves no stone unturned. So there were people who had an issue with this. I like you think as well that it is on brand. I'm not surprised by it. I've seen worse at the BET Awards, and there will be worse even beyond this.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But I hear what you're saying though, and I do think more people need to heed that. Like there needs to be a certain level of elegance attributed to even these award shows to the point where you feel as though fashioning such an accessory is beneath it. I mean, but that's just my opinion, I guess. I will say this about Yo Gotti, because he comes from that no accountability. I'm from the streets. I do whatever I want life. Um, you know, Angela Simmons is corporatized. Russell Simmons' son. She's a shoe designer. I mean, son. Russell
Hey.
Simmons, not Russell Simmons. Rev Run's daughter,
Oh, okay.
who's Russell Simmons' brother.
Okay.
That's as corporate as it gets, I would think, when it comes to the hip hop industry. She's also a fashion designer, a shoe designer. She's in bed with corporate partnerships. Um, you know, I'm pretty sure. And so he can't be canceled because there's nothing that can be taken away from him in the corporate sense, but
Mm-hmm.
she certainly can.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he would be wise enough to take heed of that and be a little more careful when it comes to how he is defending her in capacities like this. Although I think she's learned her lesson, she'll probably never do something like this again. But in the event that that does happen, a canceled individual can only be canceled because there is something that can be taken away from them.
Mm-hmm.
Gotti is one of these guys who's not cut from that corporate cloth where something can be taken away from them as penance for a perceived wrongdoing.
Mm-hmm.
She is not in the same boat as him in that
Mm-hmm.
regard.
Mm-hmm.
She can have her company taken from her. She can have her name sullied in a way that is unkind. She can be canceled in the way that people become canceled in 2024. So to make light of it by saying she was at practice, even though you were making a joke, bro, the internet is undefeated. So I
Mm-hmm.
would just say to be careful because I see what he was doing and I'm not offended by it, but that does not mean that the internet wouldn't be offended by it. And yes, she might be Angela Simmons, but one too many faux pas can get anybody caught up within the hamster wheel of cancellation. So I would just say to take heed of that. But I think your overall point is the one that people need to take away from this more than anything else, because I concede that, and I didn't think about that, but I would have to agree. If this was anything else, she wouldn't have done that.
Not
You
even
know,
close.
she's in the fashion industry. She wouldn't have gone to what is that stuff, the Met Gala or
Exactly.
or
Yeah.
any of those fashion festivals that are overseas. I don't think she would have done that. So it bears the question, why do it at the BET Awards? I think that's a very good question.
Yeah. I mean, well, she's got a tough guy fetish. She's she want to be Bonnie and Clyde. She want to sit around like, yeah, I'm dealing with a boss. Um, and I'm his bottom bad B. That's what all of this was about. Just trying to look hard. You know, and that's why he say, man, she just practicing, y'all.
Right. Because the thing about it with him saying she just practicing, that's on brand for him.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? That's on brand for him. So he just being consistent.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But these corporate interests know that they be at ball games. They be at the Memphis Grizzlies games. Like, she walks around with this dude. So, but so I think it's kind of one of those things where, you know, yeah, he can't go too far with this. I think him
Yeah.
him him playing it off like that is good enough, but he can't go down the line, which he hasn't. He's a low key dude in the first place. I mean, he got some stuff swirling around him in Memphis anyway, but he stayed low key, so it's whatever. So I think he'll still stay out the way now. And I think she did learn from this. Or maybe, we'll see what kind of engagement she gets from this, and she might pull some stunt later.
Yeah.
So who knows with this woman or these people, bro, who go to these events in the first place, bro, because mind you, their overall objective is to you call it attention grabbing, attention seeking. So if they're trying to get my attention from something that I'm already doing, then they're distracting me. So these people act as distractions as they are. She had a great distraction prop. So we'll see if she does something like this again. But that's what that whole event for was in the first place. And we need better. And that is not the pinnacle of black excellence. BET is nothing close to that. So for anybody out here that's like, man, this is our award show, it's not our award show. All right, this is an award show that's being run by corporate interests who think this is the vision of black people. That's why they got girls twerking on stage. I don't know what it smelled like in that gymnasium, but I'm pretty sure it was crazy with all that goddamn twerking going on. All right. Yeah, it smelled like Magic City in there. I don't think it smelled like I don't think it smelled like an established award ceremony. I think it smelled like Magic City, you know, ass cheeks and goddamn flower spray-ons. So hey man, best of luck to these people. Yo Gotti. Hey, stay low key, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop with the shenanigans, man.
Gymnasium.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? What they doing in there?
Gymnasium. Oh god. Perhaps the Black Entertainment Collective needs to target practice a more elegant award show.
I think so.
That's something that they can shoot for. No pun
I think we need
intended.
that. Bah, bah, bah.